I never thought I'd be reviewing a fan film on this channel, but this one deserves it. Happy Halloween season, everybody, and for this Halloween season I want to do a quick little review series of the fan films Never Hike Alone and Never Hike Alone 2. This October, this Halloween season, we had a Friday the 13th in the month, and on Friday the 13th we got Never Hike Alone 2, so I will be doing a review of that one shortly after this one is up. And these fan films are awesome, man. I love this series. The Friday the 13th series itself is one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. It's up there in my top 3 with Scream and Evil Dead. I love all those movies, even the shitty ones, and I had to do a review on these two fan films. So, getting right into it with the positives of Never Hike Alone. This movie is so much fun. It honestly is up there with the best of the Friday the 13th franchise, and if I had to include it in that franchise, it's probably in my top 3 of all the movies. So this movie revolves around a hiker, a YouTube adventure guy who is vlogging his adventure, his hiking through the woods around Camp Crystal Lake. So for those of you who don't know, Camp Crystal Lake is where Jason resides. It is his hometown. That is where he drowned, and that is where the camp is that he kills and tortures all these teenagers who are camp counselors there for what they did to him in his past and what they did to his mother. So, positive of this movie, we are following this vlogger, YouTuber who is an exceptional actor for a fan film. I thought he does an incredible job, and we're following him around Camp Crystal Lake as he is showing off his channel and showing off his hiking abilities and everything that he does. And along the way, he runs into none other than Jason Voorhees. And this happens about 15 minutes into the film, and this is where the film becomes crazy and so much fun. So you first see a little tidbit of Jason when he walks out of the bushes while Kyle, the hiker, is filming. And Kyle doesn't see him, but we do, and we know it's going to be in for a treat. So he finally gets to the camp, and there he's looking around. He finds a trap door. He finds all this scary stuff. He finds where Jason is residing with his mom's head still there and different little things. Then Jason appears, and usually in a Friday the 13th film, you have these very bad teenage characters that you really don't care about, and most of the time you're rooting for Jason because these characters are so bad and so annoying that you just want to see Jason win. You want to see him get his way. You're done with these kids. They are just carnage candy at that point, and you're ready to see them go. You're ready to see Jason win. But there are a couple exceptions in the Friday the 13th franchise where you actually are rooting for a human character over Jason. One of those is with Thom Mathews' character in Friday the 13th Part 6, Tommy Jarvis. You also rooting from Part 4. Part 5, I don't know, that movie is kind of a miss, so I don't know how I feel about that one. But besides Tommy Jarvis, you really don't have these human characters who you're rooting for until you get Kyle in this film. And I like that you build a relationship with this character and you actually get to learn more about him. Like I said, usually these are just mindless characters that are annoying and you don't care if they go and you don't care if they live. It's just, you know, they're, like I said, carnage candy for these movies. But Kyle is a great character. And not only is he not annoying, and is he actually somebody you learn to like and you want to follow around in his adventure, but he's a formidable foe for Jason Voorhees. These teenagers are usually, you know, dumb, drunk teenagers who Jason can pick off easily one by one. But Kyle is a hiker, he's an adventurist, and he is a perfect foe for somebody like Jason Voorhees. You actually get some fight scenes between Kyle and Jason. You get some different scenes where Kyle is badly injured, and most teens in that instance would just be done for, but he is able to get up and get away and run from Jason. He's able to use his surroundings to help him. He actually goes back to the camp to get his supplies and like fixes up his leg that was cut open. He's a survivalist and he's an adventurous at heart, and it's really cool to see that. The fight scenes in this movie are some of the best fight scenes in the whole franchise. I'd say this movie and Freddy vs. Jason have the best fight scenes, usually because, you know, it's not much of a fight for these teenagers. Jason just kind of stomps over them. I think the Jason in this movie is awesome. I'm pretty sure that Jason is played by the director, so props to that director. You gave an awesome performance as Jason and you made an awesome Friday the 13th movie. Exceptional work. The only characters who I don't like in this movie are the two like paramedics guys in the back of the ambulance. They are so annoying. That's some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if they are friends of the director or how they got that role, but absolutely brutal, and I'm sorry for them if they're watching this, but acting, it ain't it. So when those two kick it, you kind of feel like the old Friday the 13th teenagers are like, well, whatever. Jason, have them. The other standout performance in this is obviously from Thom Mathews coming back as Tommy Jarvis. It was cool to see him back in this franchise. You know, we haven't seen him since part 6, and I think that 4, 5, 6 run, that little Tommy trilogy, is some of my favorite stuff. I don't really care for 5, but 4 and 6 are my 2 favorite Friday the 13th movies, and Tommy Jarvis is my favorite character within the franchise. I actually like him more than Jason. So it's fun to see him back in it. As for negatives for this film, besides those two paramedic actors, I really don't have much, man. I mean, it's a Friday the 13th film. You're not expecting something life-changing. You're not expecting this huge emotional drama with this big payoff. It's a slasher movie, and I think it works so well because you finally have a character to root for, and that's why part 6 worked so well for me. And it was so self-aware, and this movie knew what it was trying to be, and it wasn't trying to be a comedy. It wasn't trying to be this Friday the 13th epic slasher with all this gore. It was trying to be like a survivalist story, and it worked really well with having Jason Voorhees in that sense. Yeah, overall, I think I'd have to give this movie an 8 out of 10. I love this movie. It's so fun. I've watched it 3 times now, and I'm definitely going to continue to watch it. If I could ever find a Blu-ray release of this movie, I would definitely get it and put it next to my Scream Factory box set of the franchise. This is one of my favorite franchises, and this is one of the best movies in the franchise, even though it's a fan film. I think they did an exceptional job. And so, with Never Hike Alone 2, it came out on Friday the 13th. We'll get a review for that one up here soon. I can't wait for you guys to see that video. This is a great franchise. I know my review series for Halloween was a little bit minuscule with these 2 movies, but next Halloween I got something really big planned, so watch out. If you guys like Killer Dolls, you might like that review series. A little hint for you guys, but thank you all so much. We are on a race here to 500 subscribers, and when I hit that point, one or many of you lucky subscribers will be getting a gift from me. I will be doing a small giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Hit subscribe if you're not, so you can be eligible for that. I also love all the support from you guys. I love the comments. I try to respond to all of them. I love interacting with you guys. It is so much fun for me. Please, please, please continue to do that. It helps me out so much. It helps me create these videos and get more ideas and learn from you guys, because I'm on a journey here. I just started YouTube, and you guys are coming along the journey with me, and it is so much fun. So please leave a like on this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and thank you all so much, and have a great day.